All right, welcome back to the show, everybody, and welcome to another, well, it's the 23rd, y'all. So it is time to celebrate MJ, as we do every single month over here, and I look forward to it. In fact, this one, I saw this on my feed a couple of weeks ago, and immediately I'm like, yeah, I'm saving this for the 23rd all the way. This is, once again, from the Joseph Vincent channel, a brand new documentary that he's released just a couple of weeks ago. And this one is titled Michael Jordan, The Wizard Years Original Documentary. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, because sometimes I feel like I'm the only one who talks like positively about the Jordan Wizards years and what he was trying to accomplish and what he did and what he left behind and all that. So it's always cool when I get to see somebody else doing the same thing. So anyways, you guys, it's going to be a long one. So, I mean, it's almost an hour long in itself. So plus reaction time and all that, like I'll probably be splitting this one up into 2 videos today. So you might be seeing an after dark here. And then tomorrow, we're going to do something for Kobe to celebrate the 24th. But here we are in the 23rd. Let's do this, you guys. I'm linking the original video from Joseph Vincent down below in the description for you guys. Highly recommend clicking on that and checking out this channel. Fantastic documentaries, as most of you know by now. You'll also see a list of channel members. Shout out to my channel members. Really appreciate you guys. Let's enjoy this one. Happy 23rd, everybody. I'm glad you're here. Let's do this.
In the pantheon of sports legends.
Oh yeah, and as always, like the video, hit that hype button if you could. I'd appreciate it.
Few names resonate quite like Michael Jordan.
Those 2 three-peats that Jordan has, those are hard to compare anything to.
None of us ever saw what he was going to do, and we thought he was going to be great.
In his final game with the Bulls, Chicago trailed with less than a minute remaining.
Brings them to within 1. Michael Jordan with 45.
I love it.
NBA
Show the whole thing.
MVPs without ever allowing a game 7.
Here comes Chicago. 17 seconds.
No timeout.
Michael Jordan.
Full confidence.
Is the greatest basketball player I've ever seen. Better than LeBron, better than Kobe, better than everybody.
Jordan.
MJ cemented his place as the greatest to ever do it.
Chicago with the lead.
They like to compare him to LeBron. Could you imagine LeBron doing any of what we just saw there? The go-ahead layup, maybe. But then the defensive stop, and then to have the confidence to go, I'm not calling a timeout. This is all on me. Ride or die. I'm going to make the shot or we're going to lose this game and go to game 7. And then hit the damn shot. Like, that's such a Michael Jordan or Larry Bird thing. And also just to speak on how crazy it is that he ended up with 2 three-peats, 6 championships, because they mentioned it earlier. Guys, it's like if Anthony Edwards somehow, at this stage of his career, started winning championship after championship, and then he totaled 6, and then we look back and go, guy never lost. He won 6. He never lost a championship. How the hell is this possible? And then he retires. That's what Michael Jordan was like, because it's like everyone always said, like, yeah, he's got a lot of potential. He's a great player, and then all of a sudden he just starts stacking championship trophies.
Championship, and it's their second three-peat.
His send-off was historic.
He was, without a doubt, the greatest basketball player of all time, and he still is.
I agree.
The story of Air Jordan was complete.
That's so cool.
But not quite.
Is it really ending for Michael Jordan? I mean, I can't believe it. We've covered his entire career here at ESPN.
After saying goodbye to the Bulls, MJ moved into an ownership position with the Washington Wizards. The expectation was he'd help the Wizards turn around their fortunes with his deep knowledge of the game.
MJ can't be pleased with his squad's performance.
The problem was The Wizards sucked.
Yeah.
Even with MJ in the front office, the Wizards were a last place.
Dude, 19-63. This is why I always say, guys, the goal was to try to make the playoffs. Really, the main goal was let's get these young guys, some training, some real experience. But I believe the secret goal was let's make the playoffs. If we can come back from 19 win season and make the playoffs, that's a success. That's a good 1 year turnaround. And they were on pace to do it as well.
Team.
But look, it's this had to be a little satisfying. Look down here. The Bulls had 15 wins. So that must have felt a little good for MJ.
Under 20 games.
The San Antonio Spurs have won their first NBA championship.
During this time, new faces emerged in the NBA. Young guns filling the vacuum left by MJ's departure.
They have made their mark as the NBA's new breed. Sometimes brash, always talented. And some have had the magic touch when it comes to championships.
After 3 years away from the game, MJ started practicing with the Bulls.
When was the last time you were in this place?
It was a retirement. It's been a while. I haven't been here since.
How do you feel out there? How much of your game you still got left?
None. Half court and I'm wore out. There's the good thing about it, he's wore out more than I am.
There's no chance ever. Right?
None at all. None at all. I mean, today was just break a sweat. See some of the guys.
Tell the truth, MJ. It's because he was talking trash about you, saying he could take you one-on-one. So you came down to make... You came down to put him in his place, and you did exactly that. I wonder, I bet he didn't think the media was going to be there, so it ended up being like, oh, crap, what do I say I'm here for? I'm just breaking a sweat and hanging out with the guys, no biggie.
The game in 98, I was, pretty sure that I wouldn't come back to the game.
Pretty sure.
99.9% sure.
He reiterated that he was 99.9% certain
that's not 100.
He was never returning.
Who would have ever thought that 99.9% would have come to fruition in this way?
Well, I mean, there's a reason why I didn't say 100%, and you never know.
In April of 1999 of this year, Michael Jordan
you never know how you're going to feel tomorrow. Oops.
99.9% sure he wasn't coming back, and apparently that 0.1% was all that really mattered.
But soon, he was practicing with the Wizards, and his return seemed inevitable.
This afternoon, the obvious became reality. Michael Jordan is back.
Kaboom. It's crazy.
Back then, it was a 2-word press release. I'm back. This time, 11 words. I am returning as a player to the game I love.
He wouldn't be doing that anymore, though.
He'll begin his third NBA career this fall.
Wait, who's... Is that Clyde right there watching this? I sure as hell wouldn't want to go. I wouldn't want to compete with that. And no disrespect to Clyde. I wouldn't want to watch that and go, all right, I'm next.
Speculation has ended. Rumors confirmed. The greatest player of all time is back. And he's wearing a Wizards uniform.
Announcing via fax that
you notice how in all these cases it's somebody else saying Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time? It's not him having to say it for himself.
Was returning to the game. MJ sent the basketball world into a media frenzy.
Michael Jordan makes it official and says he is indeed coming back to the game he loves.
This is not a team that's going to win right away. And I think Michael is well aware of that. What his objective is going to be to make them better. Mm-hmm. And his presence alone will do that.
Video began emerging of MJ in practice, working with the younger players, coaching them up. The eyes of the sporting world turned to the lowly Wizards.
I think the thing that's always drawn a lot of us to Michael is his willingness to take chances and to lay a lot on the line. I mean, he's done it several times before, and I think it's great for the game.
With his return set, anticipation was sky high.
Sellout crowds for pre-season games. That hasn't happened since Kenny played. They watched as MJ knocked off the rust of a 3-year layoff, beginning
on October 11th.
Well, you would have thought it was circa 1991. Michael Jordan coming to a sold-out house to go to work.
I was watching
10 years later, as MJ making his return to the NBA, and moments ago, he walked on the court for the first time, ending a 3-year retirement.
Goatee MJ. It's crazy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's like, oh, I'm so glad I bought these tickets, man. Look at that. That's MJ right there.
MJ has ever gotten to a standing ovation here in Auburn Hills, but indeed the curiosity seekers are here in mass tonight to watch the return of Michael Jordan.
From North Carolina, number 23, Michael Jordan.
Excuse me, from North Carolina.
Fans would get their first look at the GOAT, Michael Jordan, wearing a Wizards jersey in a sold-out preseason matchup.
In a world.
Wise, he said, yeah, MJ looked pretty darn good. He says that when I got him tonight, I swear I'm not going to go for that convincing pump fake. We shall
Wait,
see.
who said that?
Matchup.
Stack obliged.
Stackhouse.
Yeah, MJ looked pretty darn good. He says that when I guard him tonight, I swear I'm not going to go for that convincing pump.
Yeah, good luck, man.
We shall see.
Good luck.
3 years in the making. The greatest to ever do it was back.
Down in the heart.
Oh, shit.
How quick was that right hand, huh?
That was the first possession. Get that out of here. Yeah, lead on defense, man.
The pump fake became a lethal weapon for MJ during his Wizards return.
Started again by Corliss Williamson. Pump fake.
Yep. Fundamental MJ.
And Jordan, apropos, gets the first points of this ballgame.
The return of his airness had electrified the NBA fan base.
This is how he got open, just moving without the basketball, posting up.
Yep.
Here's the pump fake.
That's how he always did it. Get in position, fight for the position. The rest takes care of itself.
Just a little bit off balance, Jordan with the fade.
One last chance to witness the greatest of all time.
He's been out of the game for a few years, yes, but he was the greatest player of all time.
Preseason provided a small sample of what 38-year-old MJ would be capable of.
I believe coming back now, he will still be somewhere in the top 10.
We have a feeling that this is going to be a big night for Michael Jordan, that these fans are in for a treat tonight. He has been looking forward to playing in front of the Washington fans.
If you sit and just watch Wizards Jordan and see how incredible he was from 38 to 40 years old, the way he scored the ball, the way he was able to create his shots.
Here's Jordan. Yes.
How
simple. His pump fake became 10 times more just convincing when he was a Wizard. It really did. I think he really must have known, I can't jump that high anymore. I gotta make up for it somewhere. So it was all footwork, pump fakes, and he doubled down on his fundamentals. Hell, he looked more like Hakeem Olajuwon than ever in this.
He just made the game. It's just playing off jab steps, pump fakes.
MJ's game was a nightmare for defenders.
There's Jordan.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about that?
Basket, Johnson, Jordan to the line as
I used to watch every bit of Wizards Jordan because it was like, if he doing this at this age, let me figure out how to master these things that he doing.
In his third preseason game back,
I remember reacting to that podcast. Really cool stuff DeRozan was saying.
Jordan dropped 41 points. The performance proved MJ could still score with the best in the world.
Jordan, yes, and it counts. And we're beginning to see a familiar scene here. Michael Jordan has the crowd on its feet. He has caught fire.
He wasn't athletic like he was, but still being able to, finish over guys. It was so incredible because it was such a master of art.
Jordan with the
You know how we all fell in love with the movie Uncle Drew and then the whole thing of Uncle Drew? That was MJ, man, during this time. He was that old, busted up hooper that was just whooping ass. Just doing it to do it.
with the shot clock running down. Jordan on the loose ball, and suddenly the Wizards more aggressive at the defensive.
Yep. Reward yourself for that hustle on the other end.
A 16-3 run. Just under 6 remaining in the third.
Oh, ISO. ISO 3, top of the key.
A 3 for Jordan. It's a 2-point game. Guy just wants to make the NBA roster, so leave him alone.
Come on, Unc. Let's go.
A theme would emerge.
Yes, and it counts. A foul on Jefferson. A splendid evening. The Nets defeat the Wizards 102-95 despite the exploits of Michael Jordan. 41 points in 33 minutes.
That's crazy.
The Wizards weren't a good roster.
No, this is like 84, 85, 86 Bulls. Same scenario. Jordan, amazing. The team probably lost.
He'll like the losing. I think he'll hate that, but I think he will love to see a younger player improve his basketball playing abilities and become a winner because of Michael Jordan's effect on him.
He wants to win. Michael Jordan is.
Well, I mean, that kind of thing rubs off after a little while, and it did. If you see this old man busting his ass and getting you guys to the point where you're competing to win these games, that really encourages the next person to go, okay, I just need to step up and get like 10 points. If I can get us 10 points, and if everybody has that effect, it has the same effect on them, that ripple effect, that becomes a team. That becomes a legit team. Everyone just chips in. All right, let me get my 5. Let me get my 10 points. Because MJ is going to get his 30. We'll be good. We'll win these games.
Winning. He has no personnel around him right now.
He does want to win, but he's realistic, and he knows that he's not going to win very many games.
Symbolically, boom, nothing better for this city. Here at the Garden, we will find out if a 38-year-old is ready to come back. We'll also see if that 22 points per game that Jordan averaged during the preseason, 4th best in the league, we'll see if that holds up.
Kicking off the season in New York, all eyes were on Madison Square Garden.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan had a career full of highlights against the Knicks.
Kaboom.
That was then.
I don't think he'll ever be back, quite frankly, not to the level that he was once at, but he is MJ, and even at 80%, I think he can easily average 20 to 25 points in this league.
Agreed.
At guard from North Carolina, number 23.
You were right about that, Stephen A.
Now, 38 years old, the world wondered what MJ could still do.
Oopsie. Wow.
Michael Jordan takes it inside for his first 2. That's how the Wizards are using Michael. He's playing Jackson. He's leaving him to go and help one of other people, and Darren Jackson are making him take the shot.
I know that he's not going to win a championship.
Jordan for 2.
Long 2.
And now he's got 4.
But let's just watch it and see what happens.
Jordan again brings it down.
I mean, that was my mentality during this era. Wizards Jordan, let's just watch and see how it goes. Let's just enjoy it. The second three-peat, when he came back in 95, that was different. That was like, you better prove everybody that you didn't run away. You know what I mean? That you still got it. And he did exactly that. So he shut everybody up there. But this was the encore. Do what you want.
How much magic he has left with
Have
the Wizards.
fun. He earned it.
Spinning away from the double team, rising up, and draining the fade.
Classic MJ.
Michael makes it work.
Vintage Michael Jordan.
We're talking about Michael Jordan's comeback. It entailed more than just putting on a pair of sneakers and donning a new uniform. He had to shed about 35 pounds and polish 3 years of rust. And surprisingly, the biggest adjustment is flexibility in his right index finger. Remember, he sliced it after that 6th championship on a cigar cutter while celebrating.
It was a respectable return after 3 years away, but the Wizards lacked strong second and third options, and so defending them was simple.
We have to find a way. I'm pretty sure teams are going to look at that and say, well, that's a good way to beat us, is to try to double and triple team MJ and make sure the other guys step to the forefront. And hopefully we can learn from this.
Still, with each game, MJ improved.
Glover torn away by Jones.
Nice save.
Saved by
Okay. Kaboom.
His basketball legs were returning, and he was consistently beating double teams.
Doubled again, puts it down.
He was a master of drawing doubles in, then spinning away.
Yep. I talk about it all the time.
With no one else
to see somebody else pointing it out, drawing a double team, spin to the opposite side.
Fear. MJ was the entire focus of opposing teams.
That even puts in perspective how great he has been. He faces every team's best.
Flashes of the aerial assault that had immortalized MJ.
Damn, dude, where did he take off from? Right there. Dude. Not bad, old man. Not bad. Look at that.
Assault that had immortalized MJ.
Not bad, and as always, perfect kiss off the glass.
He still had the hops, but the explosiveness and speed had diminished just enough to bring him into the stratosphere.
Yeah. Let's be real. This just made him a human, man.
Tyrone Nesby, guys that most of the people don't know. We ourselves had to explore a bit as Jordan walks off and a standing ovation. What a difference the day made.
Outside of MJ, the Wizards were bad. They went 2-9 in the start of the season, with MJ being their best player by most every metric.
Is he going to start getting frustrated, say, 40 games into the season, and the Wizards are maybe 15 and 25?
I don't think he's going to get frustrated with them losing necessarily. I do think he'll get frustrated with mental errors. I think he'll get frustrated when people make mistakes that they shouldn't make because he'll feel like they should know better. It's like being on the court with somebody, and if somebody's sitting there and they playing like garbage, what do you do about that? Michael Jordan's going to have a problem with that. He's definitely going to get on guys. He's going to check them when he needs to check them, but ultimately he's very realistic. And he recognizes that, you know what, we're not that good. They're depending on me. I'm 38 years old and I'm the #1 offensive option. That should tell you something right there.
Yeah, and I don't recall Jordan ever complaining about the team throughout this entire process. It was always positive messaging. We got to improve. We're going to work on these things. Blah, 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 blah. Every day we're getting better.
Look at this fadeaway.
Tough fadeaway. What a shot. And he liked it too. Big smile from MJ.
The game is tied. Jordan gets the ball on the baseline.
So here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Can Jordan do it again? Hamilton off the screen.
Put my sons in the grave, man.
Jordan
go ahead.
4 seconds.
For your encore.
Michael.
Right on Marion's head. Yeah, why not? Why not? You're MJ. This is what you do. I love it. I love that image.
Michael Jordan, the greatest player of all time.
Oh, Marbury, it's not your time yet. Not yet.
The wind righted the ship, and the Wizards were eyeing 500. They would run into Allen Iverson and the defending Eastern Conference champion 76ers.
Michael Jordan is struggling with tendonitis in his right knee, an inflammation of the tissue that holds muscle to the bone. It bothered him all summer and was aggravated when he hyperextended his knee in a preseason game against Boston. Playing 38 minutes a game, it is getting worse.
Michael would play through the pain of his aging body, readjusting to nightly NBA games.
Two Georgetown centers tip it off. The Wizards come away with it.
In a must-win matchup, MJ went to work.
Jordan shoots off the run, and it's a beauty.
That's a hard one to swish. Oh, too open.
Jordan from the top of the key. He's 2 for 2.
Jordan's stats in Washington were legit. Legitimate all-star, all-NBA type numbers.
Gets a little screen.
And it was getting better and better and better as the season went on.
Jordan with a
and not only his numbers were getting better as the season went on, the team started believing and the team was winning games. The most important thing here.
Basket and gets his 10th point of the night.
Ooh, gotcha.
Stripped away by Jordan.
It's that black cat.
And he's so crafty at getting you after you've passed it. Looking for Jordan, guarded by Hartford.
MJ scored 30, and the Wizards...
Oh, he went into the double.
Michael works through. And scores. What a play by Jordan. He shook Harpering off him and swished it through. 29 for
what's
MJ.
that game?
The Washington Wizards have come to Philadelphia and shocked this crowd. A huge win for this basketball team. 94-87.
We had the great game against Boston, and then they'll come back against the best team, or at least last year's Eastern Division champ, Eastern Conference champion. And after the start that they had too, which makes it even more impressive, and come out with a victory.
I mentioned your tendonitis. I know you don't make excuses, but you've been icing it all day, stem treatment, anti-inflammatories. Is it going to get better?
I hope so. I mean, that's what tendonitis is all about. I mean, you know, I probably got to stay off of it for some time, but, you know, knowing me, I probably won't stay off of it, and I'm just going to come out and keep, you know, if it feels good, I'm going to play.
The huge win.
Jeez. Even at this age, no load managing. Even on a team that it's 100%, we know you're not going to win a championship. No load managing.
Propelled the Wizards back into the limelight. If his body could stay healthy, the Wizards could go toe-to-toe with anyone on any given night.
The coaching staff and all, we saw him in the weight room. He's in there lifting weights, and there was an energy and excitement about him that I knew that he was happy the way his training was going and the way he was playing.
The Wizards, Mike, because he was incredible. If you really watch him, he was incredible, man. Yeah. On a bad knee.
Yep.
Right. At 40 years old.
Home or away, MJ packed the house.
Thanksgiving win. Jordan Eagles priceless.
He'll turn 39 years old on February 17th, but Michael Jordan can still score, and Michael Jordan can still pack him in. The Washington Wizards lead the NBA in home and road attendance, and it's packed in here
This is
today.
so cool because I just recently saw a YouTube short of Jordan at Vince Carter's Hall of Fame induction, and you know, Jordan just hugging him and congratulating him and talking to him, and like to see the journey go full circle. It's a beautiful thing. Here they are going head to head, and in fact, Vince Carter was sick of the comparisons and sick of everyone talking about MJ coming back. There was a little bit of tension here between these two, and Jordan, obviously on the other end, came in wanting to prove that, yeah, Vince Carter can fly, but I'm the original. I'm the guy.
Regular season meeting between Air Carter and Air Jordan.
Young stars like Vince Carter were anxious to test themselves against the GOAT.
One guy who held the top
Jordan's the benchmark.
in the NBA, and Carter, the heir apparent to Michael Jordan in that role. So right there, proving his way inside for two.
They depend on each other a lot more than they totally depend on.
MJ had the Wizards within striking distance in the second half. Despite trailing
so little clearance.
That's the old Michael Jordan we've come to love. Down by 4. Here come the Wizards. Hamilton streaking. Jordan.
Oops. Here, he shoots over 3 defenders.
Michael Jordan is hit 2 in a row.
It ain't over till it's over.
Yeah.
The man knows how to play, and he wants to win.
3.5 to play in the third.
Oh, he's feeling it.
In the clutch, Jordan was still a killer.
Yeah, that never went away.
21 points for Jordan.
Michael Jordan versus Vince Carter. Almost even Steven on the stat sheet. But the bigger number is in the win column, and it goes to Jordan's Wizards.
The huge win put the Wizards over 500 after a 2-win, 9-loss start.
Yeah, so now they're about at 500. And remember, again, the season prior to this, they were I think they won like 21% of their games. Pretty good improvement for just an old man joining the roster.
Washington will make it 6 in a row for the first time since 1997.
Mike, I got your book. I got your book, you know? I got your poster right here, buddy. I know everything about you, bro.
I I love that kid.
The Wizards were the most watched, followed, and discussed story of the season. All because of MJ.
I think it's great. I think that we set the stage for him, and then he gets on it and performs in a way that few others have or maybe ever will.
Tracy, we just saw where you said you circled
David
this down.
Stern, got to be the happiest dude in the world. He took over as commissioner. Dog. Come here, girl. Took over as commissioner when Jordan got drafted. Thought he lost him in 93. Jordan comes back, makes the ratings higher than ever. Then he retires again, and he's sad. And then Jordan comes back one more time for 2 more seasons to make the ratings go up again. Like, David Stern had it good, man.
On your calendar, you were 18 years old when you last faced Michael Jordan. You said you were intimidated and a little scared. Any of those feelings today?
Oh, not at all. I've matured over the years, so I'm going to treat it like another game. I'm ready to play.
Michael Jordan up front, and Jordan is being guarded by Tracy McGrady.
So this is a guy who has constantly exceeded all of our expectations.
Wednesday night, the Wizards very impressive in winning the Horace.
Was people still fearing MJ, or they were still fearing MJ at that point?
Yeah. I think it was probably even worse at this point, especially for the young players, because everyone's going to be talking about this. So if a prime Jordan is busting your ass, that's one thing. You can say, yeah, he busted everyone's ass. But when an old man Michael Jordan's busting your ass, that's not something that would sit well with a young, high ego type of player, man. I would not want to play this guy.
Very close when you check out the stats.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. MJ's beating him out. Almost got the same shooting percentage. That Jordan was playing great, man. I mean, his shooting percentage was improving throughout the year. That definitely needed to improve up to about 49 or 50%. But man, but if you compare him to a young buck, that's the difference. Why I always point out Michael Jordan versus everybody else who's a deadly scorer. You never see, because we're used to seeing like 56% from the field per year from Michael Jordan in most years. And then you see, a prime Tracy McGrady not only just averaging 25 points a game, but doing it 42% shooting. Not even in the same stratosphere as prime Mike.
It wasn't just scoring. Jordan was showing up
defense
all over the stage.
Yeah, he was killing people on defense, man.
Grabbing tough rebounds.
That's how the team learned to win. You got to D up.
McGrady trying to reach in and make a play, got Jordan in the eye. The terrific rebound by Jordan.
He was far too competitive to load manage and preserve himself for later, perhaps to his own detriment.
Yeah.
At 39 years old, Jordan's all-in, all-go attitude was wreaking havoc on his body.
I mean, it's one of those things. Wow, I never knew this was an AI voice until that word right there.
All-go attitude was wreaking havoc.
I've never heard anybody pronounce it havoc. Wow, I did not know. Anyways, it's a hard situation he must have been in, because this is like the one situation where you could honestly say, yeah, MJ, you got to load manage a little bit. You got to rest that body, recover the body, because these injuries are only going to get worse. And guess what? They did get worse. However, from his perspective, he's like, dude, we were the worst team, basically. We're second worst team in the league last year. We're on the verge of making the damn playoffs. I just got to keep my body together for a few more months, and we're going to be in the damn playoffs. What a turnaround for 1 year. So I get what he's thinking, but damn, he's a stubborn dude. I don't know what I would do in that situation. Knowing my history, my work history, I would have played through the pain too and just said, screw it. Let's see how far we can make it.
Body.
But it's not, I don't know if it's the right choice.
A lot of times people think great players are great because they just roll out of bed and they're great. And for him, it was like, nah, the work ethic was crazy. Mm-hmm. At 40 years old, 39 years old, he done proved everything. Mm-hmm. He's still in the gym before everybody.
Yeah.
Still a trash-talking icon. Old age hadn't softened Jordan.
But then there was also another side where it was the talking trash Michael Jordan. And at times, me and a couple of the young guys would come up to him and say, hey, Mike, why don't you think about putting us in the brand Jordan collection?
Right.
And he'd look at me and say, hey, Rip, my sneakers for all stars.
Is MJ giving everybody like 3 teams at this point? Because Jordan's is the like.
That ain't really how MJ rolls.
You gotta earn them. That makes sense. Okay.
You gotta earn.
You gotta earn them.
Listen, you gotta earn them Jordans for sure.
I get it too, though, because these are young bucks. So he's like, "Come on, man. You know, you'll get rewarded, but you got to show up first. You know, you're not going to just get rewarded off your potential now."
All right, Lewis, the officials, Danny Crawford, James Capers, and Leon Wood.
The Wizards were on an 8-game win streak.
Jeez.
When they ran into the Pacers. Jordan cooked Jalen Rose all game long.
Almost from the same spot that he hit the game winner over.
He wreaked havoc on them.
The Eastern Conference semis in '89.
That shocked me. I really didn't know.
10 points, and the Wizards now lead.
Lots of guys were hyping themselves up to have a great night against Mike, only to realize MJ was still better than him.
Jordan putting the spin. Michael Jordan in the face of Jalen Rose, and Michael has come on in dynamic fashion here in the 5. Nesby. Look at Hamilton above
nice.
the rim.
Nice putback.
And Michael Jordan is there for the putback.
MJ could still get under his opponent's skin with the best of them.
As Jordan and Rose in a heated conversation going face to face.
And MJ's like, "I'm going to cook you," and then a couple of years later, Kobe's going to cook you for 81.
Tyrone Nesby steps between Doug.
Don't worry.
Comes over to settle down.
I'll send my disciple in after you, too.
Why do you get involved in garbage like that?
Come on, Jalen.
So the Wizards with a 109-89 victory over the Pacers. Washington ends up shooting 52%.
In the league that were coming into the league grew up watching.
Oh, they killed him, too. Yeah, what are you doing talking trash when you're getting blown out like that? Don't be talking trash when you're losing by 20.
And MJ will be at the jump ball, and he could sense it.
Yeah.
I got him.
Gotcha.
Like he'd be like our point guard was like Chris Whitney, mate. You'll see Whit. Let me get it early tonight. Young fellas and all.
Air Jordan was just getting started.
Young fellas in awe.
What he did next made history.
And Michael scores the first 3 times he has the ball. And Michael comes over and says, "I want the ball right there the rest of the game, and don't take me out till I tell you."
Jones. Now Jordan's got it against P.J. Brown. Jordan for his first shot of the game.
Like you'll see certain guys, they look at it.
He in awe. I got this.
Yeah, I'm going to cook him.
And his second straight, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net.
Scoring at will. It felt like MJ was all the way back.
I can't remember if it was Paul Pierce or KG, but they were talking about it together. So it was one of them, and talking about the first time they played Jordan, and it was like after the first quarter or something, they realized, oh shit. Like, I gotta wake up, because they were just kind of in awe watching Michael Jordan play while they're really supposed to be playing defense on him. I just thought that was hilarious. It's very relatable. Oh crap! He's gonna cook me if I don't wake up.
5 minutes on 5 of 6 shooting, and a timeout on the floor with 7:17 to go.
Post you up.
15 points for his airness on 7 of 9.
7 of 9.
Davis go to the hot hand. Oh my goodness! Jordan 19 in the opening.
Well, Michael Jordan is 4 points away from the franchise record for first quarter points for this Washington club.
MJ dropped 24 points in the first. A new franchise record. The spectators were witnessing one for the ages.
12. Here he is again.
Oh, this is coming off of the 8-point game, isn't it?
Tremendous off-balance
This is that one.
by the Wizard.
So yeah, his point was, I'm never going to have a game like that again. Look at me in the first quarter. I already outperformed myself in that previous trash game.
By the franchise record at 23, set by Bernard King in 1990. And Michael to set a new Washington franchise record for
Bernard
most
King
points
with
in the first quarter of play. And he does it. 24 for Jordan in the game. A spectacular period for the greatest player of all time, Michael Jordan, who gets a hand.
Yeah, he's still out there talking shit.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? But he's dropping dimes, and you know what I'm saying? It was like, damn. But the only thing he was missing was,
the
hop. That's it.
I want you to be with you alone.
Beats Jordan. And his first touch answers.
To be fair to Jordan, though, like, you didn't see him flying around that much in, like, 97, 98, too. Once in a while he did, but it wasn't, like, his go-to. He was mainly a post-up player.
Jordan, 12 of 17, 28 first-half points.
After sitting most of the second, Jordan picked up right where he left off.
Wait, what even happened to you? Hold up.
Jordan,
where's the impact? Hold up. Were you just not expecting a body? Oh. I mean, maybe a little elbow.
Where he left off.
Oof. On the back down and the scoop.
I don't know, that looked goofy. Not Jordan's layup, but the defense.
Greatest player of all time. Michael Jordan, 34 points in the half. Fans at MCI Center going crazy. Halftime, and the Wizards lead it by 5 on the strength of Michael Jordan's 34 points, a new team record for a half.
You could tell, like, certain dudes want smoke. And then there's certain dudes that's looking around like, oh my God, it's MJ.
Yeah.
And MJ's cold-blooded. If you're looking at him like that, he can sense it, and he's going to try to take your heart out.
Even missed shots were bouncing his way.
Jordan for 3. Follows his own miss.
Jordan showed no signs of slowing in the third.
In his 2 seasons in Washington, Jordan had 8 games in which he scored 40 or more points while shooting at least 50% from the field.
The whole team looks defeated. Why can't we stop this old man?
40 points for Michael Jordan. Jordan comes out of the game to a standing ovation at the MCI Center.
18 for 28. 18 for 28. Packed on 7 boards, 3 assists as well.
Tries to prevent the
shot great.
Cannot.
Shot great.
And Michael has 49.
For the 38th time in his career, MJ would go
49, and that's 20 for 34, again shooting great. 9 for 10 for the free throw line. That tells the story. Yeah, his shot was feeling good.
50 points.
Short.
Oof. That's a sick shot.
51 points for the greatest.
I wish I was there, man. Oh boy. I really, really wish.
Fans here going berserk for Michael Jordan. And Michael Jordan has just established a new MCI Center record with 51 points.
The arena shook as fans rejoiced in the marvel of Michael Jordan.
21 for 38.
You got you standing up, huh?
Man, I can't believe I'm getting paid for this.
It was a little moment of basketball history for
How
everyone.
cool would it be to call that game? Like, yeah, I would have that realization too. Like, damn, I got paid to do this. This is great.
In attendance.
First row.
The special kind of night MJ had built a legend on.